Good morning, one and all. Today we are going to discuss about the problems on alternator. In the previous class also we discussed about some problems that will be related to the alternator. Okay, coming to the first problem, the synchronous generator runs at 250 RPM. Runs means the speed. Okay, runs means the speed. Therefore, N is equal to 250 RPM. Therefore, the speed is equal to the 250 RPM and generates at 50 Hz. That means F. Therefore, F is equal to 50 Hz. There are 216 slots, each containing 5 conductors. That means 216 slots, each containing the 5 conductors arranged in a full pitched winding for a 3-phase star connection. All the conductors of each phases are in series and the flux per pole at no load sinusoidal distributed over the pole pitch is 30 milliwebers. Okay, therefore, the pole pitch angle that is equal to the 30 milliwebers. That is phi. Phi is equal to the 30 milliwebers. Okay, deduce from the first principle the EMF induced in the each phase winding. Then we calculate the EMF induced in the each phase winding, that is the line voltage, that is EL. Okay, after determining the distribution factor analytically or graphically, after determining the distribution factor, we determine the EL. Distribution factor means the KD. After finding that KD value, we determine the voltage, that is EL. Okay, first we write down the formulas for distribution factor, that is the KD, and also the formula for the EL, that is the voltage that will be induced. Okay, therefore, what is the formula for distribution factor? That is KD. Therefore, KD is equal to sin M beta by 2 by M sin beta by 2. M sin beta by 2. In this case, okay, what is the M value? In this case, what is the M value? First, we calculate the beta value. After that, we calculate the M value. Okay, therefore, what is the formula for beta? The total angle is equal to 180 degrees by number of slots per pole. Okay, how many number of slots are there? That is 216 slots. Okay, therefore, the number of slots is equal to 216 per pole by pole. How many number of poles are there? There is no poles in the question. Then we calculate the poles also by using the synchronous speed. Okay, what is the formula for synchronous speed? That is Ns. Therefore, Ns is equal to 120 F by P. Okay, in this case, F is the supply frequency and P is the number of poles and Ns is the synchronous speed. Okay, in this case, we determine the poles. Okay, what is the Ns? That is the synchronous speed, that is equal to 250 RPM. Okay, therefore, Ns is equal to 250, then 250 is equal to 120 into F is the supply frequency, that is equal to 50 Hz by P. Okay, and then we determine the p value, therefore that is 24. Therefore, p is equal to the 24. After calculating the p value, then we easily calculate the beta, that is 180 by number of slots per pole. Okay, how many number of poles are there? That is 24 poles. Then we obtain the beta. Okay, therefore beta is equal to the 20 degrees. Beta is equal to 20 degrees. Next, we calculate the m value. Okay, what is the formula for m? That is the number of slots. Okay, how many number of slots are there? That is 260. Number of slots by p into phases. Okay, how many number of poles are there? That is 24 poles into phases. How many number of phases? That is 3 phase. Okay, that's why into 3. Okay, then we calculate the m. Okay, we determine the b value and the m value. Okay, what is the beta? That is 20 degrees. And what is the m? That is 3. Okay, and then we easily find the kd value. Therefore, kd equal to sine m is the 3 into beta. Beta is the 20 by 2 by m is 3 sine of beta value is the 20 by 2. Okay, and then we determine the distribution factor, that is kd. Okay, therefore, what is the value for that kd? That is 0.9598. 0.9598. Okay, after calculating the kd value, then we calculate the z value. Then we calculate the z value. Okay, therefore, what is the formula for z? Okay, there are 216 slots, each containing the 5 conductors arranged in a full pitched winding for a 3 phase. Okay, that's why z is equal to the number of slots into conductors by phase. Okay, that is z is equal to the 360 per conductor. That is z is equal to the 360 per conductor. After calculating the z value, then we calculate the t. Okay, therefore, what is the t? That is z by 2. Therefore, the formula for t is equal to, therefore, t is the number of turns, then t is equal to the z by 2. Where z is the number of conductors by 2. Then we obtain the number of turns. Okay, after we calculate the E phase. E phase. Okay, what is the formula for E phase? Therefore, E phase is equal to, therefore, what is the formula for E phase? E phase is equal to 4.44 or 4 into KF. 4.44 into KD into KC into pi okay, 4.44 into KD into KC into pi into beta. Pi into beta. Okay, then we obtain the E phase value. Therefore, E phase is equal to 1150. 1150. After that, we calculate the line voltage. Then EL is equal to root 3 E phase. Then EL is equal to root 3 into E phase. Okay, therefore, EL is equal to root 3 into E phase. What is the E phase value? That is 1150. Okay, what is the E phase value? That is 1150. Okay, therefore, we calculate the line voltage, that is EL. Okay, we calculate the line voltage, that is EL. Then EL is equal to root 3 into E phase, that is 1990. Okay, clear, ma? Next, what coming to the second problem, the stator of a three-phase 16-pole alternator has 144 slots. Okay, therefore, P is equal to the 16 poles. Alternator has a slots, and there are a 4 conductor per slot. By using this, we obtain the Z. Okay, what is the formula for Z? Slots into 4 by phases. Okay, if the speed of the alternator, speed means the N. Okay, therefore N is equal to 375 RPM. N is equal to 375 RPM. Calculate the EMF induced per phase. Okay, therefore the resultant flux in the air gap is, therefore the resultant flux that is 5. Okay, therefore the resultant flux that is 5. Therefore, phi is equal to 5 into 10 power minus 2. Phi is equal to 5 into 10 power minus 2 Webers per pole. Okay, sinusoidally distributed, assume the coil span is 150 electrical degrees. Assume the coil span is 150 electrical degrees. For a sinusoidal distribution, okay, therefore KF is equal to 1.11, and then we determine the alpha. Okay, what is the formula for alpha? That is 180 degrees minus the coil span is 150. Okay, therefore 180 minus coil span. Then we obtain the alpha that is equal to 30 degrees electrical. Then we calculate the Kc value. Therefore, what is the formula for Kc? Therefore, Kc is equal to cos alpha by 2. Kc is equal to cos of alpha by 2. Where alpha is equal to 30 degrees, 30 by 2. Okay, then we calculate the number of slots per pole. Okay, that is equal to how many slots are there? That is 144 slots per pole means how many poles are there? That is 16. Therefore, that will be equal to 9. Okay, then we calculate the beta value. Okay, what is the formula for beta? Beta is equal to 180 by number of slots per pole. That is 9. Okay, then we obtain the beta value. Then we calculate the M. What is the formula for M? Number of slots per pole per phase. Okay, number of slots is 144, poles is 16, per phase means 3 phase. Okay, that is the formula for M, and that is the formula for beta. Okay, after calculating the beta and M, then we calculate the KD value, that is the distribution factor. Okay, therefore the KD is the distribution factor. What is the formula for KD? That is sin M beta by 2 by M sin beta by 2. Okay, where M is equal to the 3 and beta is equal to 20 degrees by 2. Okay, then we calculate the distribution factor KD. Okay, after calculating the distribution factor, first we calculate the frequency. How we will be calculated that frequency? We are well known about the speed formula, that is the synchronous speed. Okay, what is the formula for synchronous speed? That is Ns. Okay, therefore Ns is equal to 120 F by P. Okay, that is Ns. Ns is the synchronous speed. Ns is equal to 120 F by P, where F is the supply frequency and P is the number of poles, N is the speed. Okay, in that question, okay, what is the speed? That is 375. Okay, we substitute. N is equal to the 375. That will be equal to 120 into F by P. Okay, what is the, how many poles are there? That is 16 poles. Okay, that is 16. Okay, in this case, what is the unknown term? That is the supply frequency F. Okay, that will be determined. That is equal to 50 hertz. Okay, that will be equal to 50 hertz. Okay, clear, ma? First of all, we write down the uh, KC. Yes, calculating the KC. What is the formula for KC? That is cos alpha by 2. Okay, first we calculate the alpha value. How we will be calculating that alpha? That is 180 degrees minus, what is the electrical span? 180 degrees minus electrical span is equal to 150 degrees. 180 minus 150, then we obtain the alpha value. After that, we calculate the Kc value, that is cos alpha by 2. Okay, therefore alpha is equal to 30, then we obtain the Kc, coil span factor. Okay, what is the Kc? That is coil span factor. Next, we calculate the beta value. Okay, therefore, what is the formula for beta? Okay, therefore beta is equal to 180 degrees by, beta is equal to 180 degrees by number of slots per pole. Number of slots per pole. Okay, this is the formula for beta. 180 by number of slots is the 144 per pole. Pole means the 16. Then we obtain the n value, that is equal to 3. Then we obtain the n value, that will be equal to 3. Okay, after that we calculating the KD. Okay, what is the formula for KD? That is the distribution factor. Then KD is equal to sin m beta by 2 by m sin beta by 2. Okay, therefore m value is equal to 3. Okay, what is the formula for m? That is number of slots per pole per phase. Okay, into phase, that is 3. Okay, after that we calculate the KD, that is the KD is equal to distribution factor. KD is equal to sin m beta by 2 by m sin beta by 2 by m sin beta by 2. Okay, after calculating the KD value, then we calculate the frequency by using the synchronous speed formula. Okay, what is the synchronous speed? That is 120 F by P. Okay, in this case, synchronous speed ns is the 375 is equal to 120 into f. F is the unknown term by p. P is the 60. Okay, then we obtain the supply frequency, that is f. Okay, clear, ma? Then we calculate the number of conductors. Okay, then we calculate the number of conductors. Okay, how we will be calculated the number of conductors? That is number of slots per phase. Okay, how many slots are there? That is 144 slots by per phase means 3 phase. Okay, then we obtain 45. Okay, after that, what is the number of conductors per slot? Therefore, number of conductors per slot is equal to 4. Okay, then we calculate the number of conductors, that is Z. Z is equal to number of slots per phase, that is 48 into 4. Then we obtain 192. Then after calculating the Z value, we calculate the T. What is the formula for T? That is number of turns. Then turns is equal to conductors per phase by 2. That is Z by 2. That is Z by 2. Okay, after calculating the Z and T, then we calculate the phase voltage, that is E phase. Okay, then we calculate the phase voltage, that is E phase. Therefore, E phase is equal to 4 into Kf into Kc into Kd into F, pi into T. 4 into Kf value is equal to, it is the fixed value. Okay, that will be equal to 1.11. Next, we calculate the Kc and the Kd value. Okay, what is the formula for Kc value? Therefore, Kc is equal to cos alpha by 2. Okay, that is the coil span factor. Okay, we already well known that is the coil span factor. Then Kc is equal to cos alpha by 2. Okay, where alpha is the 180 degrees minus electrical span. Okay, after calculating the Kc, then we calculate the Kd. Okay, that will be calculated in the previous slide. What is the formula for Kd? That is sin m beta by 2 by m sin beta by 2. M sin beta by 2. Okay, that is the Kd value. Then frequency that will be calculated 50 Hz and phi is equal to 5 into 10 power minus 2 and T is equal to the number of turns, that is 96. Okay, then we obtain the E phase value. Okay, this is the phase voltage. Okay, clear ma? Okay, we remember those formulas, then we easily calculate the E phase value. Okay, therefore E phase is equal to 4 into Kf into Kc into Kd into F into phi into T, where Kf is the constant value, that is the 1.11, and Kc is the coil span factor, and Kd is the distribution factor, and F is the supply frequency, and pi is the flux, and T is the number of turns. Okay, clear? Okay, next coming to the third problem. Okay, next coming to the third problem. A 4-pole, 3-phase, 50 Hz, star connected alternator has 60 slots with 4 conductors per slot. Okay, 60 conductor with 4 conductor per slot. Coil are short pitched by 3 slots. Okay, that will be short pitched by the 3 slots. Okay, if the phase spread is 60 degrees, if the phase spread is 60 degrees. Okay, phase spread means the m into beta, that will be equal to the 60 degrees. Therefore, find the line voltage induced for the flux per pole. Okay, flux per pole means the pi. Okay, therefore pi is equal to 0.943 Webers. Okay, distributed sinusoidally in space. Okay, all the turns per phase are in series. Okay, therefore all the turns per phase are in series. Okay, therefore phase spread means the m into beta, then m into beta is equal to 60 degrees. Okay, clear? My m into beta is equal to 60 degrees. Okay, m into beta is equal to 60 degrees. First we calculate the m value. Okay, how we will be calculated that m value? That is number of slots by conductor into phase. Okay, how many slots are there? That is 60 slots by conductors. That is 4 conductors, and conduct per phase means into 3. Okay, then we obtain the 5. M is equal to 5. Okay, when substituting this m value in this equation, okay, in this given equation, we are substituting the m value. That is 5 beta is equal to 60 degrees. Then we calculate the beta, that is equal to 12 degrees. Okay, then we calculate the beta, that is equal to the 12 degrees. Okay, clear ma up to this? Okay, in this case, phase spread means the m beta. Okay, phase spread means the m beta. Okay, first we calculate the m value. Okay, what is the formula for m? That is number of conductors by conductors per slot into number of phases. Okay, then we obtain the m value. Okay, after obtaining the m value, okay, we are substituting in this equation, that is 5 beta is equal to 60. Then we calculate the beta value. Therefore, beta is equal to 120 degrees. Beta is equal to 120 degrees. Next, we calculate the KD. KD. Okay, what is the formula for KD? That is the distribution factor. Okay, therefore, what is the formula for KD? Then KD is distribution factor is equal to sin M beta by 2 by M sin beta by 2. Okay, therefore, we are substituting all the values. That is sin M. M is the 5 into beta is the 12 degrees by 2 by M. M is the 5 sin beta by 2. Then we obtain the distribution factor KD. After calculating the KD value, then we calculate the KC value, that is the coin span factor. Okay, therefore, what is the formula for coin span factor? That is cos alpha by 2. Okay, how we will be calculated that alpha? That is equal to, therefore, alpha is equal to, there is no given electrical, that is electrical quantities. Okay, therefore, beta alpha is equal to if there is no electrical degrees, the space is spread is 60 degrees. The phase is spread to 60 degrees. Phase spread means the M into beta. Okay, therefore, how we will be calculated that alpha, that is 3 phases. 3 phases means 3 by 15. Okay, this is the constant formula when we are does not giving the any electrical degrees. That is 3 phases means 3 by 15 into 180 degrees. Okay, that will be equal to 36 degrees. Then coin span is equal to cos alpha by 2. Cos alpha by 2. Then we calculate the Z value, that is number of slots, that is 60. Into 4 conductors by 3 phase. Z is equal to 80. Then we calculate the turns, that is Z by 2. Okay, after that, write down the formula for E phase. Okay, what is the formula for E phase? E phase is equal to 4 into KC, KF, first KF. Okay, what is the value for KF? That is the fixed value. KF into KC into KD into distribution factor KD 5 F T. Where pi is the flux and F is the supply frequency and T is the number of turns. Then we calculate the E phase value. After calculating the E phase value, we are calculating the line voltage. How we will be calculated that line voltage? We are multiplying with the root 2 with respect to the E phase. Okay, clear, ma? This is the procedure for finding the EMF in the case of an alternator. Okay, these are the problems that will be related to the EMF equation of an alternator. Okay, clear? In the next class, we are discuss about the voltage regulation problems. Okay, clear, ma? We discussed in the next class.
मैं